another link. Okay, let me do that again. Let's send a new link to him. Okay. So my people, as you can see, it is not easy to do this. I am doing my best. At first today, we have some element hack my account. I was able to retrieve it while we were on live video. And now our link, the link that I send out, mistakenly send it to a wrong person. Then we send it to the right one, but it's still not going. So, but I urge everyone to go ahead and help us and share this video. Said the sound is better now. Yeah. Send the bridge is doing, please. Yeah, you want to send the bridge Deco is doing. That's good. You can send it. Deco is doing a outstanding job. We know that. So Deco is doing a outstanding job. Concerning the Edo State House of Assembly member that were duly elected, that will be excluded from being inaugurated. That is what we're going to talk about with former Deputy Speaker of Edo State House of Assembly, Honorable Edoror. We are expecting any moment from now he will join us, Chief Victor Edoror. So we are waiting on that one. Please, Destiny, I need the good people of Edo State. If you close to Governor Obaseki, let him know that he need to help Edo people. So let's see. But fortunately, it's coming out in audio. It need to come on a video. And I said, please let him know it need to come on video. It's coming out on audio. You need to accept the video and come in on video. So that is it. Happy weekend. Happy weekend. Osage or DIC. I want to know where you are watching from. Please acknowledge your destination where you are watching from. As we await the former Deputy Speaker, let us play Dennis Deco Idausa music. He's doing a standing job. So in Miami, I work with him. So let's be playing this music as we are waiting.
Honorable Dennis Idausa, aka Yanko of young people. Are you ready now? Let's go.
Of young must move for move Dennis not the man. We know of young must move forward. Then go not the man. We know.
Yes. Hello, Honorable.
Good evening, sir.
Yeah, how are you doing?
I am cool.
Sorry for the inconveniences. I take the responsibility of the error. There's no light in Nigeria. The same thing that happened to Aruna a while ago.
I'm telling you.
Oh man, that said it all. So I wish the people can see you a little bit. It would be better, but I hope they can. So please go ahead and if you have a way to generate light over there, please, can you do it for us? Wow. Edo State is finished. The whole world can see. Yusuf Aruna was here a while ago. He didn't have electricity. Now, retired Honorable Chief Victor Edoror is here now. Thank God we are able to see him a little bit. If there's a way you can sit in the proper place, it will be better. Don't worry. Let me go ahead and put your picture there while you arrange it. Set it up however you want it. Okay? Yeah. It will be better if you do your phone this way. Whatever you are using, look at this up. If you can do it this way, it will be more better for you. Okay? So that your phone can be in the charger as well. Okay. While we are waiting
Okay.
for him to set that up, I want everyone to go ahead and share this video. Even on Sunuwedo, what do no light, even on Pyro. Yeah, no light. Kataka. You can imagine. Edo State is completely in darkness. No light. Well, God help us. Just pray for God Almighty to help every one of us. So,
Am I okay now?
okay, so let's bring him our brother. I think he's still working on it.
Is
I
it
need
better now?
everyone to go. Okay, are we good? Are we good to go?
Yeah.
Okay, God bless you. Okay, it's better now. How are you?
Very fine. We thank God. I'm sorry for the
Okay.
inconveniences.
No. It's my fault. It's my fault. I
Yeah,
took
thank you
responsibility
very
of
much.
it. I think for you to be comfortable, I wish you have any place to place your phone, just like this. The battery charger should be on your right. Just place it there and set it up. It will be better for you. I guarantee you. Trust me.
Yeah, I'm using the power bank already.
Okay, then you can still put it this way instead
I'm
of
using
this
the
way.
power bank now.
Yeah, you're holding it this way, right? Yeah, you can flip it side. That would be better. Okay, let's do that. Okay, very good. That'll be better. Yeah.
This is
So, right.
okay.
Okay, let's go ahead with that. That's fine. It's okay. It's okay. The good people of Edo State, we have our brother, our Edo brother, a father, and a son of Edo land. Is no other than the former deputy speaker of Edo State House of Assembly. We allowed him to introduce himself. So go ahead and introduce yourself, Chief.
Yeah, thank you very much. My names are Right Honorable Chief Engineer Victor Sabo Edoror. I am a third timer in the Edo State House of Assembly. I was Deputy Speaker 2 times, and I was Speaker Edo House of Assembly, and I am the leader of the 14 legislatures that are not allowed to perform their duties in Edo State House of Assembly today. Thank you. I represent Eastern Central in Edo State House of Assembly.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much. We are going to make sure you are comfortable. And we have people watching from England. Please, all the fans that are here, I want you all to identify where you are watching from. Before we go ahead, the situation on ground in the Edo State House of Assembly, you can see the picture here, what have transpired for almost 3 years now. They were not allowed to be inaugurated after the election. We remember how the police martyred the State House of Assembly, and up to now, nobody was able to resolve the issue. And they believe that the good people of Edo State, most especially our Edo indigene, the Edo State indigene in diaspora and home and abroad, will be able to bring the attention of these 14 duly elected officials who represent their constituency that have not been allowed to be inaugurated. So can you tell us what really happened, sir?
Yeah, thank you very much. For the first time in the history of Edo House of Assembly, having spent third time in the assembly, I am really in a shock because I never expected that something that is happening right now could happen in a democratic institution like Edo State House of Assembly. Yes, the the fifth assembly, which is the last assembly, you know, got wind up on the 7th of June, 2019, after election must have been conducted. By on the 8th, it got wind up on the 6th. By on the 7th, we are supposed to resume another assembly to avoid vacuum. But we waited from 7th to around on the 17th, 10 days after, and inauguration was not taking place. The governor, who is saddled with the constitutional responsibility of proclaiming the house by just a proclamation letter. His duty is to write a proclamation letter to the clerk, while the clerk will publish it. Because if you check the dictionary meaning of proclamation, it's public announcement. The clerk is supposed to make a public announcement with it so that all members, this is not the first time I am being inaugurated. I was inaugurated 2011. I was inaugurated 2015. And very sorry. Okay.
Go ahead. That's fine. Go ahead. We understand.
I try to on the generator. Okay. It's brighter now. So let me go to where I can see that.
Ahead, then you can just position the phone right.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Very good.
Yeah.
Very good.
Yeah.
If you can still flip it, it will be better. If you can still flip it.
We can flip it like this.
Yes, this way, just the way
like
I'm doing it now.
Right.
Flip it around. Yeah, flip it around. Don't worry, you get it. Just flip it around.
Okay.
Flip it around. When it's okay, I'll let you know. Okay. Flip it around. Flip it around. Just this way. No. Okay, very good. You see that now? Very good. Yeah, position it right. Good. You're welcome. Yeah.
Yeah. So, we waited. We had several meetings with the governor and the deputy governor. We were asking, when is the house going to be proclaimed? In these meetings, he never told us anything. Rather, he was telling us it's not ready yet. That he will soon be ready. When it's ready, he will proclaim the house and we enter. He said, okay. We waited till on the 16th. But on the 17th, we looked at Nigeria. All the state houses of assembly in Nigeria were already sitting because they have been proclaimed and members have been inaugurated in the whole Nigeria, except Edo State. So we felt embarrassed. We were worried. What do? We had meetings among ourselves, 19 of us out of the 24. And we decided to at least call on the Oba of Benin, call on every many Nigerians, Edo people, even the President of the Republic of Nigeria, to help us prevail on the governor to do his constitutional responsibility by proclaiming the house. We did a press conference. We saw that one as the avenue with which you can reach everybody at once. So we did a press conference around 3:30. By 9:30 in the evening, by 9:30, 10 o'clock in the night, with news started filtering into our ears that they are doing the night inauguration. And before then, some members, some of us were called by deputy governor through their leaders to their houses. And some didn't want to go, some went. We were encouraged some. We have no problem. Go meet him so that we know what is happening. For those that were called by four went, as soon as they got there, they were let's say kidnapped, they were adopted. And in the process of adoption, when they got into the place where they were kept, they saw the clerk folded, still in adoption. Before they know it, they were all marched into the Edo State House of Assembly the night. According to the report they gave to us, I wasn't there. And they were forcefully inaugurated, even with short knickers, and some were hung with suits of security men. And they said the governor ordered. After that, they all went to meet, according to them, they went to meet the governor. And the governor was happy that That was done. He said to them, he said to the deputy governor in their presence that he has never been this rattled. The deputy governor, you promised that you are going to do this, and you actually, did it. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. They now said, I don't mind, all of them will come in 1 or 2 weeks. They will be hungry. They will come and join us. So, but when they reported this to us, we now said, this is becoming serious. We did another press conference on the 18th in Golden Tulip Hotel, where we tried to tell the public again to say that what happened, we are amazed. We don't know what happened, why it will result to doing night inauguration where members are not invited. And as we are doing that press conference in Golden Tulip Hotel, we were besieged by hundreds of talks, supervised by the CSO of the governor, then Okolo. And when they were in my apartment where we were holding the meeting, when the talks, were destroying the hotel, and eventually, out of duress, they were told where we were. When they came to my apartment where we were holding the meeting, I saw my member, about to jump down from upstairs, and I know that if some of them jump, they might not survive it. One was even climbing on top of a condenser of an AC. And I said, if this guy falls, if this condenser falls, this guy will go to the ground, and that will be the end of him. Because of that, I made up my mind. I said, let me take this sacrifice for my colleague. I opened the door, I presented myself to the hoodlum. They started them. They started beating me. They thought I was the only one inside the room. They thought members were in their various rooms. They didn't know that we were all in my apartment. So they took me, and as I was going, I saw that one Honorable Said Oshumole was equally taken. So two of us, they took us downstairs, they dealt with us. In fact, before me, I was happy because my colleagues, the attention left them, and they were at the balcony, at the back of my apartment. They went to my room, they ransacked the money I had in my bag, they took them, and they brought me downstairs, seriously beating. So when we got downstairs, my police, someone was holding my tie, dragging my tie with me, and my police got annoyed because I was still deputy speaker. I had police. My police came. They started, firing bullets on the ground. So they now started moving away from me before my police took me over from them. And by so doing, it was almost resulted to, bloodbath. When the CSO of the governor now saw that they could not reach me any longer, he tried to disarm my police. And one of my police, the outside boy inside, he told the CSO, I don't know you. If you come near me, I will shoot you. So the CSO was trying to, speak their police language to disarm me. The guy said, I don't know you. Crack his gun again. The CSO now knew that the guy was serious. He now left him. So I don't know, before you know it, the police I don't know whether it's kidnappers or one of the squad in the CCID. Those ones came in and they rescued us from the crowd and took us to the police station. We were happy that we were rescued, not knowing that it was an alternative arrangement to get us arrested. Not knowing that they have perfected arrangement to get us arrested and taken to court the next day. So when it was becoming evening, we now said we want to go. They said no, that we are under arrest. That I said for what? They said for unlawful assembly, and we are going to be taken to court the next day. Before that's what got us fled up. We were angry. We said no, we will die here. Instead of us to be arrested, in fact, we were beaten in a state that we are not tenants. We are pre-born of this state. We are honorable members. We are elected by the good people of our constituency. to represent them haven't besieged on us the confidence that they have. So we say we cannot, even when people have to dishonorable us, we cannot afford ourselves to present ourselves in that manner. We have to go on that ground, we resisted. Hello? Hello? Are you back? Are you back? Hello? Are you still hearing me? Oh my God.
I should go on. Oh my God. Hello? I should go on. So they now because people started making calls. A lot of our colleagues, all of us came, say no, we cannot leave anybody here. So one of the police now called us finally, said, look, there's pressure from a government house that you should be detained and taken to court the next day. But I will advise, we are going to release you people because we have been called from the headquarters in Abuja. We are going to release you people, but I will advise that you people vacate Benin immediately. Don't go to your houses because a lot of hoodlums are out for you. That is how we went to some hotels that is not too pronounced. We divided ourselves. In fact, we got disintegrated. Some went to Warri, some went to so many other places. From there, the next day, we all found ourselves in Abuja. We now told each other, please, let's meet in Abuja. I now knew the route I followed. Everybody followed their own different routes, and we got to Abuja. When we got to Abuja, we are from the same party. We went to APC Secretariat. Coincidentally, Adams Oshomole was the governor, was the chairman of the party. We reported to the party. The party intervened. Before you know it, they disobeyed. And we have to go to National Assembly, who is saddled with the constitutional responsibility to knowing what, to look into the affairs of what happens in states assemblies. As soon as we were there, those people set up committee in their own various capacity, both lower and upper chambers. They set up the committee, came, they interviewed them, and they came up with their report. And they discovered that inauguration was done effectively. And as such, they decided to say an inauguration should be done in their own separate resolutions. The governor, and who ordinarily is not supposed to be a part of what is happening, because it is a separate institution. The legislative arm of government is a separate institution. So I was surprised that the governor would not bring himself in, the deputy governor bring himself in, and before you know it, they said they went to Warri, this thing, to seek an injunction to restrain the National Assembly from interfering into what is happening in Edo. That they got that, and we now went to court, to regular court, to challenge the inauguration. Even in the regular court we went to, they have been coming up with frivolous motions, to the extent that the governor will come and ask that he should be joined in the matter. And as such, as we speak now, it is sad to note that between up to 2 years and going to 9 months now, the matter has not ever been heard once. It has not been heard. It has not been heard. I personally spearheaded a petition to the chairman of NJC, that is the chief judge of Nigeria. We spearheaded the petition to that office. Up till now, the petition, we don't know where it is. Nothing is being done about that case. We have done so many things. We have done so many press conferences on this matter. we have
we have network problem.
We equally have gone to these human rights programs where we now eventually, for the first time, exhausted narration to the public. So for the first time, that's why if you check our BP now, it's a little bit down, because for the first time we have been able to tell the public what actually transpired. We thought of actually doing this in court, but they have prevented us. With the periphery of office, with their resources of Edo State, they have sold a lot of lies to the public. And the public, some are even carried away with the lies. Not until we started educating the public to say, what they keep peddling is that we have said we are not going to come to represent our people. I don't know how that one is practicable. When somebody do election, he wins election, he will not say, I will not go and I will not go and represent my people. Is that done? No. I don't know whether a right-taking person you do that. What is even baffling me most, a lot of people saying this is not if they don't know the truth. They know the truth, but they try to get themselves carried away with beclouded sentiment that is beclouding their sense of reasoning. I think that is it's unfortunate, but that's where we are right now.
Okay, retired Honorable Chief Victor Sabo Edoror, we appreciate your time, having time to share your story to the good people of Edo State. And we want you to know, on behalf of our global movement, People's Freedom Movement, we stand and we defend and protect individual rights. And, you know, we are
I'm not really hearing you.
Okay, can you hear me now?
I'm not really hearing you.
Okay. Can you all hear me?
What I'm supposed to do?
Can you all hear me, please? Hold on, sir.
Huh?
Hold on, just hold on. Can you all hear me? If you are watching, those that are in US, London, Europe, can you all hear me? Okay, can you hear me now, sir? I think you might want to remove it from your earpiece. Honorable Edoror, you might want to remove it from your earpiece. Just remove it. Just remove it. I think it's malfunctioning over there. So everyone can hear me. Okay. I think it's network difficulty over there. So if you all can hear me, everyone is saying yes, they can hear me. That means the fault is in Nigeria. So we will bring him back. Let's wait for him to come back on air. Okay. Let's see if it's working now. You can see the network is really bad over there. So is the fault of if we cannot be able to do everything due to network difficulty, we will bring him back on air tomorrow. If we cannot be able to do it, because this is a serious matter, and the former Speaker of Edo State House of Assembly, retired Honorable Chief Victor Edoror, have alleged that he was beaten, physically beaten, and he sustained a bodily injury during when they were being heard out of their will at the hotel. These are the things we all Edo citizens in diaspora need to speak against. This oppression of state government, a sitting deputy speaker were beaten, manhandled by thugs, political terrorists. In our state is not something we should applaud. We all should come together and condemn it, just like the way the invasion of Ukraine have been condemned by global power. if we don't do that, it might happen to you one day. So we are still waiting for him to come back on air. Let's remove this. Okay. We are waiting for him. I mean, he was the sitting deputy speaker. Is assigned official protection security men were there. You heard him. You heard him when he said he was beaten. Even some of them were going to jump from the hotel down, knowing fully well that they are facing life and death situation. That can never happen in anywhere in the world but Nigeria. But there are legal procedures to follow on that. Let's wait for him and see what we can do. I can't imagine if I go to Nigeria and I've been physically touched, I will come to the United States. My children can just file a barrel charge against them. My lawyer can do that. It would be a big problem. Let's answer this call. Hello.
Hello.
Hello, caller. Where are you calling from? Your name? Yes.
Okay,
thank you.
A program where by Monday, Nigeria was today by the Damasis. Why then or a way yes, the way a clone of Washington, Akabo, or 20 or Australia or West Chicago. I'll say,
okay. All right. Thank you. All right. Yeah. So, those people, Destiny put my phone number online. The little we have heard from the former speaker, former deputy speaker, the little we heard from him. We have never, we didn't know this. Mama young beer, speaker, deputy speaker. I might make barrier there. I might make barrier there. So we all should come together. Hello, caller.
Hello.
Yes.
Yeah, good evening. My name is Vincent, calling from Italy.
Okay. Lower the one you are using to call me, please.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm doing now.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah. Yeah, good evening for the, I have to recommend you for what you have been doing.
Okay.
God will bless you.
Amen.
Yes. I would like the former deputy speaker to be online before I make my
okay, it's online now. It's live with us now. It's back with us.
I am not the former deputy speaker. I am former speaker.
The former speaker, yeah, we know. The former speaker, we know that.
The former, okay. You see, what really happened there, because I was close to the ground, why this election was going on.
Okay.
Is how I'm going to put it. You see, it was double edged swords. Because they say take two to tango.
Okay.
All of them, they were playing on their own interest. Obaseki was playing on their own interest. And why Oshomole was playing on their own interest.
But Oshomole is not here now. Take Comrade Adamale Oshomole out of this.
No, this is that they were working for Aliyu Oshomole. These people does not have problem with Obaseki. Oshomole has problem with Obaseki. And Obaseki Oshomole was trying to use Tinubu formation. The way it's normally do in Lagos, using the House of Assembly to hold the governor.
Okay, hold on, caller.
That's what he was trying to do.
Okay.
He tried to division.
Hold on. You cannot judge by assumption. Let's hold that for now. Yes, speaker, former speaker. Hold on for a second. Chief, please. I want to clear this. I want you to know we're going to put it on record. Today's date is Saturday, February 26, 2022 at about 2:20 p.m. here in Dallas, Texas, United States Central Time. You allegedly said a while ago that you were being touched, physically beaten when you were on where they placed you at one hotel. Can you repeat that for us again? That yes. I want to know about that.
Go truly. There's a video to that extent how they the hoodlums in their ammunition came to Golden Tulip Hotel in their numbers, in hundreds. And they were giving directives to bring me dead or alive. I said, it's not because of my police officers, I would have been dead by now. And if I permit me to clear some the air on issues raised by the person that was talking, I don't know.
Go ahead, Chief. Go ahead.
He's talking about Osho before this our crisis. Oshomole and Obaseki, were they having issues? No, they were not having issue at all. It was our issue that brought crisis between them. And what did they, hold Oshomole for? They expected, having done that night inauguration, Oshomole will now come to Edo State, hold meeting with everybody, and say we should go by this inauguration. Whereas Oshomole said, you are governor, you hold the night, you hold the yam. If you have a preferred person for speakership, you know how to go about the members and get them to do whatever they want you to do. And it's lobby. You going to do inauguration in the night is a let down on him, who is the leader of the party by virtue of the national chairman of that party, as at that time, to be heard that his state is the state that is not doing what is wrong. And that is what they wanted Oshomole to do, and which they did not get the buy-in. That was why their differences, started. They never had issues before that time. And it will interest you to know, all this what they are saying, they are just, forming, fabricating issues to sell to the public. If me, I wanted in the good book of Oshomole, I was the person that my group, majority of the people, 19 of us, wanted to be speaker. You can recall, when I was speaker in Oshomole's time, I was impeached. No impeachment can happen without the endorsement of the governor. That means I wasn't in the good book of even Comrade Oshomole. Because if I was, he would have protected my impeachment. And let me tell you this. When we were doing in the last assembly, what actually brought issues between me and the governor? I was deputy speaker. After being speaker, you recall that assembly was mad with a lot of issues because I was impeached. When I was impeached, members they didn't have the number to impeach me, but Philip orchestrated it because he said there was one money he wanted me to bring for him with his youth, and he said I was, removing Edo North people to put Edo South people and Isha people in position in Edo State of Assembly, which I explained to him I wasn't doing, and it was not the case because he was being lied to. So when he muted the idea, and again, when Comrade said we should support Obaseki for governor, he said we should support Ogi. And we decided to obey Comrade. And because we did that, all these things put together, he was angry with me. He wanted me out of the office. But they didn't get the number. But he's a man who doesn't believe in the rule of law. They magoed it and said it was happening because they had the support of the governor. And if you recall, when I was impeached, I was still in office for 3 months. Before we now had a meeting, the governor now said, as you leave it, that's okay. If they are not saying I stole money, they should prove me. I said it on air, and which they did. And they discovered that my hands were clean. I have the report tomorrow, headed by Honorable Ajoto Kabiru, who later became their speaker from their arrangement. I have the paper tomorrow. So when members people wanted me to be speaker, they said I should go and tell Oshomole because during the election, this governor, I told you what I wanted to say that led to him being angry with me was that he called the POC members. We were about 6 in that meeting. He said we should look for 10 people for him to work with in the assembly. And I said, Governor, what do you mean by 10 people to work with? He said resources is scarce. I said, if resources is scarce, you can't use 10 and leave 14 in limbo. I feel that the same money you want to use for 10, split it for 24. 2 things will be achieved. We, the POC member, will have peace. You that is governor will have peace because there is no way 10 people can override 14 people. in the House of Assembly. So he entered the meeting. He said we should reconvene again to finish the meeting. Since that day, he instructed them that I should not come to the meeting again in his office. And they still did the same thing. They started using the 10 day. That's why we didn't have peace in that house. So when we came to this house now, when members, even in the election, I was going for the House of Reps because I've done 2 terms in the House of Assembly. As I was going to the House of Reps, the 3 local government that was that brings about my constituency endorsed me. All the 3 local government. And I went to a meeting when I was hearing that he said they want to give ticket to another person. I went to meet him. I said, oh God, the South Editorial District even want me to go to Senate. But I can't do that without your permission. I said, what? Philip now said, no, I should not go to Senate. The rep I'm even talking about now, that rep, people question, but I should go to rep. So, before when I heard that they want to give to another person, I want to meet governor. I said, governor, look at what I'm hearing. That you want to give it to somebody who cannot win an election? He said, no. It's going to be a popularity matter. I know you are popular, and the feeling I get is that you are loved by the people. So go and stay by that. Continue. You will get the ticket. That's how I continue. I bought ticket 4.5 million. I went to Abuja, I was doing screening before they called me to say I should come and I should know they have given it to the other person. I should go and do House of Assembly. I said, can I go and go to House of Assembly again? So House of Assembly is third term with Ebola in my place. I didn't know that they were preparing me to fail. They thought I would not be able to pass, and because they know my popularity, they want me to be in the ballot. That's how they announced I was in the ballot. And I came. I didn't want to take it, but people advised me, they said, Edoror, these people want you out of government. Take this one. Because they even told me that I will become speaker. That's why they want to give me. I will become speaker uninterrupted. I don't want to mention names of leaders that Obafeki called from APA. Obafeki called, had meeting with, to back for me for becoming speaker in this assembly that we are in now. And those people who had meeting with me, I said, no problem. I don't have problem with him. I'm ready to work with him. But one thing about me is that I don't pervade justice. And I'm straight. I don't intend to beg tomorrow. And that's what I believe. That's what I believe right from my school days. So, before I know it, people during the election, when I had out of assembly ticket, they gave 20 million to the PDP person to make sure I say they stop my salary a year to the end of the day. I went to court. I won them in court. See, today they say they have not paid me that salary. They have not paid me that settlement. I won the election in the midst of no salary. So, even I was trying to call Adam to show me that period to assist me. The man did not pick my call. He didn't pick my call through us. And I said, what have I done to these people? Obafeki is beating me. Philip is beating me because of my loyalty. They feel I'm loyal to Shomole. And yet, the Shomole is not picking my call. This Marcus we are talking about now, Marcus, we were in the same place because we are from the same Editorial District. We were in the same meeting where he pulled a call across to Shomole. Shomole picked his call and he complained of money. Shomole said he should come over. He told me, I must be frank, he told me graciously, let's go. Shomole said he called for money. I said, I have been calling Shomole, he's not picking my call. You called him now, he said he should come. I won't come and embarrass him. He don't want to see me, that's the reason. So I don't want to go embarrass him in his house. I didn't go. I did the election and my people voted for me. All the people that they even supported, from one with 200 votes, 24 votes, 300 votes, I won with over 4,000 votes difference. So when we now won, members said that you become speaker, I said, I will not be your speaker. I won't be your speaker. Because what people did to me in the last assembly, members, I was vilified, and at the end of the day, you people did not even talk, you kept quiet, and the new member now said, no, they are the new members, and they have discovered that I am the only person that can actually fight for their interest. That's why they want me to be their speaker. I said, well, when I count their number, there were 18 of them, making me 19. I said, well, these people look serious. They said I should go and inform Madam Sushumole. And so I said, well, I was reluctant. They said, no, I should go and inform him. That's why I went to Abuja. I spent 1 week in Abuja. I was going to his office, Oshomole's office, every day. If they say I was Oshomole's boy, Oshomole did not see me. He did not see me for 1 week. I was angry. I wanted to leave the hotel. I can't go. Member said, relax, wait. Oshomole left, you wasn't it. He left Abuja on Friday and went to London. He spent 1 week in London. I was angry. I wanted to come home. Members said, no, wait for him. We want you to tell him. That's how I waited. I waited 1 week again in the hotel. Members started sending me money to book to renew my room in the hotel. And at the end of the day, he finally came. When he not came after 1 week, I have spent 2 weeks in Abuja now. I went to his office the next day. When they told him I was in the office, he had to come and come. And I came. He said, but Edoror, I'm sorry. They said you were in the office throughout last week, 2 weeks ago. Even last week when I was spent in London, you were still around. I'm very sorry. What happened? Why do you want to see me? I said, I'm not here to beg you money. I'm here to tell you that members want me to be their speaker. He said, but I'm no longer governor. I said, but as the leader of Edo State and still the chairman of the party nationally in Nigeria today, and you are from Edo State, I feel, members feel, I have to inform you so that you will not hear from another person. You know, okay. Edoror, let me tell you, I have nothing against you. He said, first of all, I want to apologize to you for not picking your call during the election. I said, I'm not asking, was it deliberate? He told me, yes, it was deliberate. I said, why? He said, he was surprised because the chairman of the party is from your state, is from your local government. And you are in the ballot of the APC, where the governor is APC in Edo State. They stopped your salary. The chairman with your brother could not intercede for you. After that, he called them, reinstate this guy's salary. They refused. And the best thing he could wish is that I should fail. Because if I now fail, he will not see whether my brother will be proud of my failure, which is actually going to affect him too. I'm not asking, but if that happens, I'm going to be the loser. He now said, but he's sorry. He's very sorry. He said, he hopes I didn't borrow much money for the election. I said, well, whether I borrow money or not, I have won the election. That is the most important thing. He now told me, oh, very sorry, very sorry. That day he gave me transport. I left. That's how I left this day. I came home. So they are busy shouting that I'm Oshomole's boy. If I'm Oshomole's boy, will I pass through all this ordeal in Oshomole's hands?
Not at all. Not at all.
And if they are saying impeachment of the reason why they are doing what they are doing is impeachment. I will not come and impeach a governor. Can members impeach governor? The Constitution is explicit. It's clear, unequivocally. And what it is, the procedure is that even when House members, when they are able to all of them want to impeach governor.
Okay, the network is glitching. We are going to face it. If possible.
When they pass the vote of no competent governor to answer, to talk. What I'm trying to say is the House of Assembly does not have the explicit right solely to impeach a governor. All these are just a statement to hoodwink the public into believing that the satanic behavior of what they are exhibiting is right. And moreover, can you say because a wrong is presumed, therefore you will not use the wrong thing to, can two wrongs make it right? Can somebody become a Superman? In Edo State, you have the Constitution is clear in Nigeria. For a state to have an assembly, Section 91, you must have membership not less than 24 and not more than 40. That's why you have states like Bayelsa having 24. Have states like Kano and Lagos having 40, even when they have more than what they are supposed to get. It's constitutionally guided. So all this what they are saying, if they want, I'm saying it before God and man. Now God is watching me. If they are talking about impeachment, can people discuss impeachment with any member without getting me involved? Who is going to be the presiding officer to impeach the governor? And nothing like that will be discussed with me. I swear with God.
Okay,
so,
we're going to come to that, Chief. Honorable Chief.
Yeah.
We saw that we are struggling with the network. what we're going to do,
Yes.
this is a serious matter. And I promise you, I will devote my time on it. If there is a way, tomorrow, we can put you on air, set this thing right properly. Then we will take your 2 hours where Edo people, those that's going to see this video today, they will call back tomorrow. And the governor, we're going to cut this video. We're going to make sure that the governor, I already shared with the governor. The governor is going to see it. I can see you are still holding your phone. It's not comfortable and we're having network difficulty. If possible, you have time tomorrow. We will put you on air. Wherever we stop today, we are going to continue from there. A lot of people want to call in, and I'm looking at the network is not helping us. What I want us to hammer today, will you be available tomorrow? Let me ask that first.
On this matter, I can make, no matter where I am, I will make myself available.
Okay,
because
good.
I am eager to claim there.
Good. After this broadcast, maybe tomorrow morning, early tomorrow morning, I will call you. We will arrange it so that it will be comfortable for you, and so that you'll be able to concentrate and do the right thing. Let me go back on this issue because I know the government officials, they are watching. My main point now, we can say, let's reserve a lot for tomorrow. Let's hammer on the aspect of thugs, political, I call them political terrorists. They handled you and you were physically, you endure bodily injury, and they physically laid their hands on you. That is the point I want to stress out. What keep you all this while for almost 3 years? What hold you from coming out to tell the good people of Edo State and the constituency, you, Chief Victor Edoror, represent that you were being beaten by the state talks or whatever I want to call it? That is not my business. I can say whatever I want. This PFN situation room. Why does it take you this long to come out?
Well, this is my first time of coming to this forum to discuss this. But in so many fora, we have discussed this. You see, it's just that we are in a country where people use state resources to propagate lies to the public. It's because we are here now. This is like a human rights based radio. That's why you are having all the time to listen to me. But if you go to channels, you go to some of all these, they'll give you 5 minutes, 10 minutes. It's not enough. You don't even know where to start, how to summarize it. And when you talk, what they want people to hear, that's what they will propagate. So we have been consistent for the past. Okay. At a point, in order not to bring about ambiguity, we resorted to allowing one person who will call their spokesman, the person of Honorable Barrister Dr. Washington Sifu, to be speaking on the matter so that we don't have the complexity of the matter. So, but we have, in a different capacity, we have shared this to the general public, and we have made that people, my constituency persons were there. One was beaten naked. One of my constituency persons
beaten naked
was beaten naked. Keep naked.
Is the governor of Edo State, Governor Godwin Obaseki, is he aware of this incident? Yes or no, sir?
Who sent them? He said
is the deputy governor Philip Shaibu aware?
I said himself, the governor, the deputy governor, and Osarojo Ogi. They are the ones that masterminded it.
Okay.
They are the ones that masterminded it.
We have a caller on the phone. I want to, before I bring him, hold on, caller, hold on. Before I bring him in, sir, I want people to learn from this. It's in our proverb. We are brothers. Chief retired Honorable Victor Edoror is here. Caller, please mute your phone over there. We don't want to hear your this thing. I want people to learn from this. When you have somebody in your community, you have people in your community. If anything happened to you, cry to your community. Instead of going to Channel TV, where Most 70% of Edo indigenous are not even knowing what is happening. Nobody watch channel TV. They don't even have electricity. I want you to know that every house in Edo State, there's no 4 houses without having someone in abroad. Is that correct, Honorable?
Very correct. Very correct.
Okay. How did my mother get information? Through me, through my brothers and sisters who is in overseas. They don't have electricity. They don't have money to buy MB, to watch channel TV. By you are going to channel AIT, PFN is bigger than AIT in YouTube. We are bigger than AIT. If not, our channel was screened down. We were bigger than ITV. Both YouTube and Facebook, until the government attack our channel. And number 2, when I watch Edo people going on AIT, they will have 100 viewers, 200 watching them. I will just be laughing. The real people that send you there are the Edo people. They go from one channel to another. Edo State presenter. The only thing Governor Obaseki listen to are Edo people on social media. It's what he's watching. He might just be watching me now, or he will watch it later. I send it to him. So we have someone on the phone. We are going to handle this matter, and tomorrow will be more comfortable. Caller, tell us where you are calling from and your name.
Yes, hi. I'm from the US. My name is Engineer Ken. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Honorable, good afternoon. I watched it about 2 weeks ago in Lembe in Abuja. And I want to ask you a question. When you guys were pitching by the thoughts of the Edo State government, did you have any pictures of it?
Okay.
I didn't get your question, please.
Okay.
Any pictures of your clothes, matching your body and everything? That one is one question.
Okay, hold on, caller. Hold on.
Okay.
He said, let me relay the question. Do you have evidence, picture evidence of when you were beaten? Do you have any photo of it, picture that you reserve for your own?
Of course, we have evidence. We were pictured. We were pictured at that moment, and when I go into a car, I'll be able to bring them. Yes, I'll go into a car.
Okay, will you be able to bring? Hold on, caller. Hold on, caller. Hold on, caller.
Okay.
Will you be able to, at least the one you can make public, will you be able to bring it along tomorrow on tomorrow's show? Yes or no?
I will. As I speak to you now, I'm in Port Harcourt.
Okay.
And I'm going to search and make sure I get them.
Okay.
I'll tell
all right,
go
ahead. Go ahead with your second question.
To look for them and bring
okay. My second question is this. Don't you know that was a wrong move for you to go to Abuja to go and see the national chairman of APC when you have a state governor? And you have not spoken to your state governor. You have not let your state governor your ambition.
No, I think you got it right. You got it wrong. Caller, you got it wrong. He said the state governor, the deputy governor, and others orchestrated all these things. They were aware, and some of them were. So I guess maybe you come late. How can you go to those who are chasing you to report the problem? Is that possible, caller?
No, not to report the problem. That he went to Abuja to wait for them. When he went to London.
You are not
let him know that it's interest.
Okay, hold on.
You are mixing everything up.
You are messing everything up. Hold on. You are not getting the point.
Okay.
You live in the United States. You are in US. A criminal or some thugs have come up to attack you, and they were sent, or the governor was aware. Will you run to the governor, or you will run to the appropriate channel that will rescue you? What will you do?
I mean,
go ahead and answer my direct question, sir. What will you do? What will you do?
Listen, Mr. Amigo. What they're supposed to do?
What will you do? What will you do? I'm asking you a direct question. What will you do?
Okay, what will I do? Well, the first thing I will do is to cry out to my community, and it's to cry out to the Edo State.
You are right, 100%.
The Edo State government, let them know this is what happened to me.
Correct. You are very right.
And this is what the governor did. And instantly, I will take him to court. Right there.
Okay. Good enough. Thank you, Connor. Thank you. Let him answer us. I think he's right on that answer. Go ahead, Chief.
Yes. All this is saying, I'm surprised. We did all this. When police advised us to run out of Edo, we did run to Abuja. And when we got to Abuja, you should recall that we are members of the political party. We represent our constituency. We went to report first to the party that we belong to. Are you worried because the Shomole from Edo State was the chairman? We didn't stop this. He's not the only member of the NWC. We only went, we had a meeting with the NWC. We left there, we went to the National Assembly, who is constitutionally saddled with the responsibility of looking to imbroglio that emanates from houses of assembly in Nigeria. When those people went into it with a view to installing peace to what is happening in Edo. We did a lot of press conferences, intimating and educating the public, including our constituencies, on what is going on. As I speak to you, unless those who want to believe what they believe, everybody knows what happened. Everybody is aware of the integrity of the matter, and nobody is ignorant about it, unless those who decided to be ignorant.
Okay, before we pick the other call, Honorable Chief, I want you to know that don't blame those that are calling out, because the administration, Obaseki administration narrative is ahead of you people, 90%. It's ahead of you. The one we are hearing, I am an APC man, I'm an APC supporter, I fought for APC, you are in my party, I'm in your party, but here I am. I did not know what happened to you. Just look at it from my own side. I didn't know. The narrative we are hearing is the narrative we got from the state government. So, can you hear me, Chief?
Yes.
Okay. So, you can use that to balance.
You know why that time we decided to go? You know why we decided to go through the organogram of the party? Because we were all in the same party. We were constrained with this fact of exposing a lot of what is happening within our party, which we amount to demarketing the prospects of our party. So we decided to go to our party, and through our party we reached the president. And the president told us that we should not mortgage our sincerity and the confidence bestowed on all by our constituency for a pot of porridge. We should hold well what we hold, we should remain, and the right thing should be done. And this thing happened not only in Edo. Bauchi did the same thing. The president told Bauchi the same thing. And the governor of Bauchi quickly reversed and called everybody to a meeting and did. We have had several meetings to resolve this matter, presided over by the governor of by the Senate president, by chairman of Governor Forum, Kayode, by Lalong, by Bagudu, chairman of the Progressive Governor Forum, the Kebbi State Governor. So we have had a series of meetings, and the governor has never, brought out himself to genuinely settle the matter, because the matter is simple.
Okay, we can understand that. We are going to stay on this case, and let's pick up one more. Yeah, I know we're going to release you in about a few minutes, because I know how this matter is going to take. I know how long it's going to. That is why I'm putting you tomorrow, so that I can stay with you before we come on air and arrange everything. You will be comfortable. I can see you are still holding your phone. It's not easy. We thank you for that. Caller, your name. I told you a lot of people are watching. This caller.
Yes, good evening.
Hold on,
Right
caller.
Honorable Victor Edoror.
Hold on, caller. This caller, I saw his name, his introduction. He didn't know. He's very close. He knows Philip very well, right? True or false? And his wife.
Right. Right.
Okay. Oh yeah, go ahead. I'm right. Go ahead.
Okay. Good evening, Right Honorable Victor Edoror, and good evening, PFM TV followers and subscribers. My name is Mario Sedi. I'm from Pesako West Local Government.
Okay.
Right Honorable Victor Edoror, I want to speak in regards the last caller now.
Okay.
The last caller is one of those people who participated in the coming of Obaseki. They did not see anything wrong in what Obaseki is doing.
Correct.
They did not understand the political demographic of Edo State. When you were looking for the speaker, as Oshomole, as the leader of the party and the national chairman of the party, it deems it fit for you, who is seeking a position, to go and request for his blessings. That is the political method that you get from your political poets that you have been following. It was right for you to go and meet Oshomole, and it was not wrong for you to go there. And in the governor, when the governor wanted to be governor of Edo State, Oshomole sent him to people who he went to talk to as leaders. Those people did not ask why did he come there. They gave him their blessings and they prayed for him and they said he should carry on. But one thing I want to say today is that the president of Godwin Obaseki is setting in Edo State is a disgrace to his name, not to the to APC. It's a disgrace to his name. It's going to follow him. It's going to go in history as the governor who used 10 House of Assembly member for 4 years. History will remember him for his atrocities. Felisabu thinks he's doing something today. Tomorrow he will be nobody. He should learn from Ogiadome. Today, Ogiadome is nobody in politics in a donut because of the role he played. He never empowered anybody. He never did justice to anything in a donut. But what I want to ask today, will Obaseki, I'm so happy that Obaseki's tenure is going to see inauguration of 2 House of Assemblies. When they do the next House of Assembly in 2023, is he going to do it in the night again? That is where I'm waiting for him. Is he going to do it in the night again? If he does not do it in the night again, or he does it in the night again, then we know the kind of person he is. But Victor Edoror, I want to appreciate you people. Why I want to appreciate you people is that first of all, you people did not take these matters into your hands violently. You people followed the law, you followed the procedures, and you followed everything. Most people were saying that they didn't know about this thing. The beating of the House of Assembly members is online. Me in Europe, I watched it live when they were doing it. They were broadcasting it live.
Can you send me the video?
I watched when the CSO came in. It's online.
Can you send me the video?
It's online.
Caller.
It's online. It's everywhere. And the Brekete man is a peace ambassador. He spoke to Oge. Oge was speaking political language. I'm so happy today that Victor Edoror is bringing to your fall. You always say Oge is your person. You can see the atrocities Oge is committing. You say Felisabu is your person. Felisabu kidnapped somebody. He kidnapped
I will solve the problem.
Allegedly.
Caller.
He kidnapped 4 House of Assembly members.
Caller, hold on, please. Caller.
Said it on Brekete TV live. It's online.
Caller.
If the man said they did not kidnap him, they did not adopt him, then you cannot say there.
Caller.
It's online. I'm quoting them.
Caller, hold on for a second.
Those are the people you call your friends.
Caller, hold on for a
second.
second.
You say you are good people.
Okay, hold on.
But what they have done to our democracy,
Caller.
those states.
Caller,
This is a shame.
Caller, hold
This
on.
is a shame.
Caller, hold on. I know you are angry. Hold on. Let me come in 1 minute. I guarantee you tomorrow the speaker will be here and we are going to bring Okaiben as well along with him. I myself personally, I will try and speak with the deputy governor before tomorrow, and I will try and speak with even the governor. I will call him this night. I will call and call and call and call. Tomorrow, Oge is a very good man. I know Oge in 1980s. I want to tell you that. When
that
I'm
is
for,
you.
Hold
I
on.
always tell you.
Let me finish. Let me finish.
There are two different places you look at a masquerade.
I am not a politician. Hold on, sir.
At it from, it's not where Edoror is looking at it from.
Okay.
It's not where I'm looking at it from.
Okay.
Edoror is getting a pain on his shoe now.
I know.
I know that he's wearing it.
Hold on, sir. I know he's getting me. Look at it now. For almost 4 hours now, we'll be holding this air. There is no network in the whole Sasa that can hold. That can hold constant.
Comrade,
Cost.
it's only your show that I can talk like
okay,
this.
hold on, sir. Let me finish my sentence.
They will not allow me to talk.
Let me finish my sentence.
Cut it.
You see, we have a Edo State Chief Vigilante leader, Aruna. We brought in Kasi, who supported Obaseki. Now we have the speaker. For almost 4 hours now, we have hold constant, not less than 600 or 690. It is not easy. Why? Because we always speak the truth. Oge is here, is not here. The Oge I know is different from the Oge you know. So I can only say what I know. The barrister Osarajo Oge that I know is different from what I'm hearing. So allow me to do it, and I will still call him, and I will call the deputy governor today or tomorrow morning before he comes on air. Please let us be patient. We are going to solve this problem. The problem is for Edo people. I guarantee you, we will solve this problem. Governor Obaseki will only listen to Edo people. So go ahead.
Okay, even your chief of staff was inside the House of Assembly that day. They were swearing in. He was walking up and down. Chief of staff, inside the House of Assembly, which is not a member.
Osagbavo you are?
He's not a member of the House.
Are you saying Osagbavo you are or Akiyale?
I'm saying Osagbavo you are. If you see the video that day, he was walking up and down in the house. He wore a green t-shirt inside the jacket he wore.
Okay.
If I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
I'm abreast with this issue. I'm following the issue bit by bit. Because we cannot take all these things from all these people now.
Okay.
We can't take it from there. Obaseki thinks that Edo State politics, Edo State government house is a small boardroom office that he does in his office. Free vest. Edo State is bigger than his office. So he should do what he's supposed to do in terms of governance, not play local politics. You cannot lobby House of Assembly members. You cannot cajole them to get them to do what you want to do. You are playing this mini game of banks.
Okay.
I'm ashamed that somebody brought Obaseki to come and govern the intellectuals of Edo State and heritage of what I believe in. I was born and bred in Edo State. I know who I am. If Obaseki does not know who he is, he should back his own and go back to where he's coming from. I'm so happy that 2024 is around the corner. Okay. Let's see what's going to happen. The PDP, they're having their own taste of it now. They're having their own taste of it. I was not supporting Godwin Obaseki. I never supported him. I was supporting Oge for governorship. I was supporting Oge. I was not supporting Godwin. And I told him to go and tell Oge that somebody will.
Okay, let me answer. Let me tweak just 2 calls so that we can allow him to rest for tomorrow. Please, caller. Thank you. Hello, caller.
Hello.
Yes.
Good evening, sir.
Your name and where are you calling from?
I'm Ogunda, and I'm calling from Italy.
Okay, go ahead.
Thank you for the good work and our former
speaker and deputy speaker.
I want to ask him the time that the time he was not inaugurated or however, do they organize the party? Do they go to the party of the state and tell them that look at what happened to them before they go to Abuja? Do they ever call meeting, state APC meeting? Because I'm not a PDP or APC. Whoever that is good is what I support. Do they ever do that one and make a press conference that shows really the people in those states have seen their problems before going to Abuja?
Okay. He's gonna answer you. We are gonna pick one more call after that. Then we answer both of them. We will call it for a day because I have a lot of people calling. They want to call me, but I've already told some of them that tomorrow we will handle this issue or Edo on social media will be here. they will listen, and Governor Obaseki will be watching as well. Go ahead, sir. Quickly answer that one, sir.
It's almost the same question that was answered before, but let me set the record straight. I might just answer this with a question to him. If you are being chased by an enemy, you mean you will still wait and go back to the enemy in the same place and go and be telling him so that you'll be killed? If I was killed that time, I would be here now discussing this matter. Abuja was the safest place for us to go, and the police so advised. That's how we went to Abuja. Who are we going to meet in the state? Is it Aslebo Jezwa that was the same arrangement with them? Go and ask people who were kidnapped. Aslebo Jezwa, my brother, was in the office of the governor, the house of the governor, when after they did the next inauguration, when they were all drinking champagne to say they are considered. Is it the same man that I'll go and meet? That look at what is happening to me. So
okay. I think we're having a network difficulty. That is what most reason why we have to. Oh. Hello.
Yes, sir.
We hold on, caller. Hold on. We're having network difficulty. Chief is here. So we can be able to have two. Tomorrow he will have two network. I will tell him how we can switch it off and on if we have difficulty like this. So we cannot, unfortunately, his network has been frozen. So let's remove him from studio. Okay, go ahead and just
hello, sir. You see that this is one of the things Edo State is not moving forward. The people that is ready to work, they are being sidelined on one corner. They are being pushed aside. The people that are supposed to put security in their community, even though the governor is not able to do it. And I'll be telling you about this Edo State Shaibu. Shaibu, I say, is the most terror in that cabinet. Shaibu is something else. It's just like a kind of people calling Obaseki. Shaibu is the most weapon that is making Edo State people uncomfortable in that state. That's why the state is not moving forward. Because the people that is ready to work, that is ready to do things on the right track, all of them are being pushed aside. The thing is just so annoying. It's acting like a military. The government of Obaseki and Shaibu.
Okay. So what I want you all to do, thank you for calling. I want you all to get ready for tomorrow. Tomorrow we are going to bring the former speaker back on air. We are going to bring it back on air. The network is really bad right now, so we are going to go ahead and end this show against tomorrow. Caller, please reserve. Can you reserve your call for tomorrow, please? This is. So I want everyone so that we can get this right. Tomorrow we'll be back on air. It's 4 hours. We have 4 hours. I think he's trying to come back on air right now. So let's see. Hello, caller. Hello. Okay, I think he's back on air.
Yeah, I told you I'll call back.
Okay, go ahead.
If why did they not do press institute before they ran to Abuja? If Basaki can send people to block Oshomo not to come to Benin as powerful or as big or as position of Oshomo, what do you think that will happen to these people?
They will kill them.
Anybody.
They will kill them.
Anybody. So they have to look for where they will hide themselves.
They did a good job for running.
Before people I die here, I die. If you die here, you are finished. That's a problem. Nobody talk about you. Dead man doesn't speak. Any comment after death is death as well. Nothing will happen. They have done the right thing for them to protect themselves and run away. And that is why it's now coming back to prove and to leak out the secret of Obaseki or what happened at that time. So let nobody question them or maybe they
are not going to do.
that is in Europe now. Why can't those people go through Libya? Why are they going through Libya? Because Nigeria is not safe. Nigeria is so good. They ran away. Now you are not telling, okay, look at people in the war now that Russia attacked. They have 4 million people who is going to go to Western world. They have to run away when they are in war.
I'm not hearing you. I don't know whether you are hearing me.
Run away. Don't blame anybody. So that's what I have.
Okay, thank you so much. Let's allow the chief to speak. Then tomorrow, what we're going to do, how do we move forward? How do we solve this problem? We are going to speak with the government officials. Let me answer just one call before Honorable talk, please. Go ahead, Comrade Onaise.
Good evening, Mega Comrade. May God bless you.
Thank you.
May God bless my two people worldwide. May God bless all the listeners. My former speaker, Edoror, may God bless you as well. I'm going to come in the form of advice. We already intervened in this matter before now. We can solve it. We want Obaseki to succeed. He must finish strong. He must finish well. For prosperity will judge us all.
Correct.
He would not like to be remembered as a government that started for 4 years and locked the majority of the House of Assembly out of the House. The 14 members that he has locked out represent 11 local governments out of the 18 local governments. That is majority. It is not right. It's surrounded by psychopaths. Nobody is telling the truth. And the easier way out of this whole matter, what the people in government will tell you is that the matter is in court. It's no longer in their hands. What brought about this whole issue is the fear of the unknown. They will impeach me. Who will impeach you? How? What have you done? These people just borrowed money to contest election. They just won. They just came into the house. They want inauguration. You know? Nobody was after anybody. But the easiest way, the excuse they would give now, those in government, they would be benefiting now. We tell you the matter is in court. I can compare the 14 members to go and withdraw the matter in court on Monday and let call the governor to order state. We have no other state. We are not bigger than Edo State. Baba Oyego was a former governor. Lucky Bire was a former governor. Please, do the needful. Bring these 40 members. Let them complete their tenure.
The governor will
give them their allowance, their allowances. Move on. Let's unite the state. You are not the governor of the state. You are not governor of PDP or APC. Do the right thing.
He will do it.
The fear of God in you. That is where I will come in. So we are already working on this matter. This matter will be resolved. No matter what. Some people think this matter can never be resolved. Even if it's 3 months to the end of their tenure, I will not give up. Because I serve a living God. We will resolve this matter. Obaseki will listen. We're already talking with him. So, Edoror, God bless you. You came late today. Ronomego made a mistake. He sent a link to you. So a speaker of a different state, a northern state. That was what caused the delay. But that's notwithstanding. You'll be invited again tomorrow so that we can do a 2-3 hours program with you.
Yes.
So you can throw more light and enlighten the people, let the people know what really transpired. Because people are being fed with the narration of those in government. We have to give a different narrative. So this is the first time majority of the people are hearing your own side of the story. But we are not even here to say who is wrong, who is right. What I stand for is unity, peace, love. Let's come together as one big family.
That's all we
want. Bring the 40 members in, put it to your house. That's what I stand for. That's what I will work for. And we achieve it. Because I work with faith.
No, we, not I. We.
So we unite the states. Yes, we have no other states.
We.
In the entire country, I don't think it's the only state operating with 10 members. No, we should tell him the truth. Correct. So we are talking with the governor already. We're talking to Ogi already. This matter will be resolved. This program you are on right now, being shared to the governors, direct off my WhatsApp. We are watching it right now. I've done that. So I'm not giving up. God will protect all of us and give us long life. So tomorrow you'll be invited again. 2-3 hours will be given to you so you can throw more light on the issue. We will not give up. You were in Berekete family. I was the one that called in. So we work behind this. We don't make noise. I don't want anybody to praise me. My inspiration comes from God Almighty. So God bless you, my brother.
All right, Comrade Answer. Thank you so much.
Keep the good work going. May God bless you, Saguero.
Okay. Go ahead, retire Honorable Chief Victor Sabo Edoror. Go ahead and make your final closing speech tonight, and let your people, your constituency know. If you can speak your language, I will appreciate it. Let them know tomorrow they should come and hear the truth so that we will solve this problem. You all will be called and inaugurate you all. We all will be happy. Go ahead, sir.
Thank you very much. In fact, I must thank you and thank the people who are listening and the ones that have even called in. I must thank you for this opportunity to at least air my view and say my own side of the story. Although the time we have had is so infinitesimal for me to be able to do and how it all went. Because as I've talked, a lot of things will begin to come in. But I want to get one part very, very clear. And I want to let the public to know this. We have not in any time think of impeachment of Mr. Governor. We will not, as we are out to do is to represent our people. And so some of us who, in the integrity of oneself, we just feel that the right thing must be done. And the procedural pattern of getting things done are laid down and should be so followed. So
Wow. Yeah, network. We are going to wait until he addresses people with his language. We're having a network problem. So tomorrow, I guarantee you, I pray it should not be like this as well. Network. And I want to let you all know, please share this video, tag it to your friends. It's 4 hours video. We are going to break it down. We are going to break it into 3 places and we are going to rebroadcast it. So I want everyone to know no one is left behind. So we're having network difficulty here. I think we are doing the best we can. Unfortunately, oh wow, he's trying to come in again. Let me bring him back in.
Sorry.
Again. Yeah, hold on. Let me remove you from this side. Okay, good. Go ahead.
Sorry, it was network failure.
It's okay.
If you are hearing me, I am from Eastern Central. Precisely, I'm an Irua man. I'm an Eastern person. I'm the chief of the Ofure of Ugbegu Kingdom, and I'm the Atanakpa of Isaland by Chief title. I want to tell the entire Eastern people that I am out to represent both my constituency and the entire Eastern people vis-a-vis Edo State. And I will do that at any time without blemish. I will represent them without denting my image. I will not mortgage the integrity of my family name and that of myself vis-a-vis that of Edo State. I will start to protect at all times my name, the name of my where I come from, and Esa land, and the whole of Edo State as a forthright ambassador of Edo State anywhere I am in the world. So I am known to be doing the right thing right from my school days. They know me, myself and Philip, we were all students together. And he was in Unijot, I was in Ambrosia University, Edo State University as at then. And he knows I was the major pivoter towards his becoming NAS president. So I am really surprised that at this, when we are in the contemporary political society, we are now withholding ourselves. But I keep telling people, you still remain my friend. I like to keep the relationship, and I pray that God touches their heart and learn how to do the right thing in Edo State. So that is the truth, and that's what I want to tell my people. And if you permit me, just as you have given, to speak Isha a little bit.
Go ahead. Whatever time you want, go ahead.
Meba your meda representative made by Bijabare voting milk by Saland. No CB APC. I have this record straight. No CB PDP or that Navi APC or another party. Opposite win election. And milk pass VG 3 times with Saland to represent their people. I will always say because the way we are moment, we are love me. We are that meda loy. So meda respecting of meda mufia. Ebi keba meda joria mi evale. So I do it over and over again. So I have, I'm very happy that you are giving me your confidence, and you are imposing on me this very huge confidence, and I will not misplace it anytime, any day. I thank all of you.
Okay. Thank you, Retired Honorable Chief Victor Sabo Edoror. God bless you. We'll see you tomorrow by 5 p.m. Nigeria time. 5 p.m. That is okay by you. We will see you, and Honorable Kaiben is going to be here with him. And I guarantee you, this matter, we are going to solve it together, okay? We want the Edo State to move forward. I want Obaseki to succeed. I want Governor Obaseki to succeed, because if he succeeds, the whole entire good people of Edo State succeed. He still have about 2 years plus now. He can correct all his error. So he needs people like them, like us, you know? So I am not saying that I want him to pay me for me to be working for him, but he need to bring them and inaugurate them. Then we all will be clapping. Every Edo people will be in one side with one voice. So, and we are going to do that. We'll be working behind the scene. So, Chief, we'll see you tomorrow. We thank you. God bless you. Can you hear us? Hello, can you hear us? Okay, I think he cannot hear us. The network is still bad. We are going to be on air tomorrow. Okay, good night, everyone. I love you all. Share this video. If today is the first day you are watching us, please don't hesitate to subscribe to PFM YouTube channel and People Freedom Movement Facebook page. There's this new page we just opened. I want you all to go ahead and like this page. You can see it. There's a PFM new page. We have a People Freedom Movement May page. Tag enough is enough. So, hello, Honorable.
Yes.
Okay. We want to say thank you. We'll see you tomorrow by 5 p.m. Nigeria time. Before then, I will
thank you very much.
We will talk.
I pray the network will be better tomorrow.
I hope so.
I thank you. I thank
we'll talk about it privately. God bless you. Thank you.